the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. To the seeing eyes and listening ears, greetings from Ayaz Ahmed Tur. Today I'm going to tell you about how to register your IELTS test with British Council. So it's very easy breeze. Now I'm going to tell you how to start your process. First of all, you have to write British Council IELTS registration. This screen will appear in front of you and you have to select the first one. After that, you have to decide which test you are going for. There are two categories, the number one IELTS, the number second IELTS UKVI. Both tests are being conducted on computer or on paper. It's up to you which medium you are using for your test. So first of all, you have to decide which category of the test you are going for. Most of the students are not aware which test is suitable for their journey. If you are moving to the specific countries where UKVI is accepted, then you have to go for the UKVI because it is more economical than the IELTS test. So you have to focus on your goals which you have set. You can consult with your university or with your agent or your consultant as well. So I am going for the UKVI. So I will click on the second one, that is book IELTS UKVI or life skills. Now there are two categories of IELTS UKVI. Number one is academic and number two is general training. Basically GT is for only those students who are going for the work permit. So I'm applying for the second one. So I will click on IELTS for UKVI general training. You can read that this test is for test takers wishing to migrate to the UK and for those wishing to train or study below degree level. So you have to click on the second one if you are going for the same category. So it's my choice, so I'm going for the second one. Now you have to select your city. I'm selecting Islamabad as a test center. So I will write IS and Islamabad will appear in front of me. I will click on the Islamabad. Now you have to decide which medium is suitable for your test. So I am preparing for the IELTS on paper, so I will select the second option. The first option is IELTS on computer. So I am selecting on the second one. The third option I don't mind, so you shouldn't have to select the third one. You have to select the test which you are going for, like the paper based or the computer based. So I'm going for the IELTS on paper, so I'm selecting the second one. Furthermore, you can see that there are some suggested dates which are available in August and September. So the 24 is only available in August, so I am selecting 24 for my test. I will click on 24 and will press search for the test. Now the dates are on your screen. You can see that which time is suitable for you. The date is already selected. Now you have to select the time. Now 24 August, listening, reading and writing test is available, but the speaking test is on 21st August. And the second slot is available, that is 14 September 2024, and the speaking test will be conducted on 9 September. So I'm going for the earlier, so August is suitable for me. So I will click on test, that is on blue part of the screen. After that I have to write my email address. So I will write my email, that is so I have written my email. Now I will check email address. I have to write my password. That should be your own created first I have created my account. If you didn't create your account, you may go for sign in. First of all, you have to sign in, and after that you may be able to book your test. So I'm going for the password because I have already logged in my account. So it is very easy to register and log in. So I will write my password. Then I will click on sign in. Now I am logged into my account. Now there are two options. If you are going yourself for the test, then you have to click on myself. If you are booking for your child or some other person who is under 18, then you have to click on second option, that is my child. So I am going for my test, so I will click on myself. I have to read out the details which is written, like my name is Ayaz Ahmed, and after that I will read and confirm my date of birth. Number third, I will reconfirm my email ID, and the contact number is also written on the screen. You can easily see that which pattern is used over there. You have to write your phone number which is not converted to any other network. So you have to write your phone number, and after that you have to select your country. You have to write your postal address, and you have to write your town or city, then the postal code or the zip code. You may get your zip code or the postal code from internet. Just write the city name and write postal code for your city. Save and continue. Now there are identification types. If you have a passport, you have to click on the passport. Otherwise, you can go with the national ID card, valid photographic government issued identity card. Then the fourth option is convention travel document. The fifth one, stateless person's travel document, certificate of identity if any, emergency travel document, immigration status document, and GV3 document. But most of the time, if you are from Pakistan, you would have a passport or a national ID card number. So I am going for the national ID card number. I will click on the second option, and then I'll provide my ID card number. Then identity card expiry date, you will write over there. Issuing authority, that is Nadra. So you will write Nadra over there. And what is your country or territory of nationality? It's the same as Pakistan, so I will click on Pakistan. Save information and continue. You have to reconfirm your ID card number, date of expiry, issuing authority, and your nationality. If you will confirm these details, if the details are correct, you have to confirm. If you want to change any, then go for the second option, that is I need to change these details. Then you have to select which is your first language. Like my first language is Punjabi. I will select this one. And how many years have you been studying English? Then you have to select which is your level of your study. Most of the time, if you are intermediate, then you have to select 9 or more years, because you have qualified intermediate, that is a 12 years education. So I am selecting the last one, 9 or more. What level of education have you completed? If you have gotten your master degree, then you have to select up to 16 years, that is a secondary. If you are MPhil, then you have to select the second one, 16 to 19 years. The third one, degree or equivalent, and the postgraduate. Basically, the degree or equivalent will be selected by intermediate students. So it's up to you which level of qualification you have. I'm going to select the second one because I'm MPhil. Then you have to write what's your occupation. My occupation is teacher. Okay, there are some options. The number one is self-employed, employer or partner, employee, senior level, employee middle junior level, home worker, retired, student or other. It's up to you which one is your occupation. You have to select. I am selecting self-employed. What is your occupation or sector? I am selecting my education because I am an educator. So I will select education. Your interest in IELTS. Why are you taking the test? You have to tell what the reasons you are going for the IELTS test. So I am selecting for higher education. If you are going for the higher education, then you have to select higher education. If you are moving for immigration, then you have to click on immigration. So I am moving for other educational purposes. So I will click on the other educational purposes. Which country, territory do you want to study? Now you have to select. Most of the time we are selecting like United Kingdom, UK. So I am going to select UK. Now click on save and continue. The detail which is provided by me is on my screen, and I can easily read all the requirements which have been filled by me, like the name, date of birth, your gender or sex, or your home address, your identification number, your payment, order acknowledgement, who should receive the order confirmation for the test booking. If you are getting the email by yourself, then you have to myself. If another person, then go for the another. If a company is registering your test, then the company. But I am selecting myself. Then there is a VAT number or NIP number. It is not required. You shouldn't write that number, and you will move to the next. Do you have an agent who is acting on your behalf with your UKVI application? You are registering yourself, then you have to select no. Basically you are booking your test your own, so select on the first one. Then you have to select I agree to the IELTS terms and condition. You will check this box and you will be able to get your registration. Now there are two methods. The number one is pay online, the other is pay offline. If you have a debit or a credit card, then you can go for the pay online. So I have a debit or credit card, so I'm going for the pay online. I'm selecting the payment method, which is debit or credit card. We accept all major credit and debit cards. So I have Visa card, so I'm going for the online payment method. Now you have to provide your details. You will write your name like Ayaz Ahmed. Then after filling all the information which are required, like the card details, expiry and the security code, then you have to check your billing address, like the house number, country, region. Enter your region like city name or postal codes or email address. Then you will select pay. If your test is booked, you will receive a message your payment was successful. If your payment is not deducted just because of any wrong information, then you will receive a message your payment was not successful or unsuccessful. If your payment is successful, then you will receive a message your payment is successful. Then you will receive an email and your dates and timings and the test centers as well. Thank you so much. If you like this information, please subscribe my channel and share with your friends and family members.